Hello and welcome to the training video where we're going to be looking at the Subcreative widget. So what does this Subcreative widget do? Well, it enables us to add a creative inside another creative. This gives us a whole host of possible uses. We could take a couple of scenarios. As a head office, we would like all of our regional offices to have the same background and certain information that is universal across all branches. We also want them to be able to edit a particular area with their own local content that's relevant to their local staff and customers. We can also do it the other way around, where a local office is creating their own content, but they want to or have to bring in certain information that head office has asked them to. In this case, we can make our own creative and then we can just bring in another creative that has that information in. And in this video, we're going to look at both ways to do it. First thing we need to do is log into our digital signage solution. You'll then be directed to the home page. And from here, we're going to go to New Creative. I can now choose to start with a blank page, or I can start with a pre-made template. For this training video, I'm going to use this template here and edit it to my liking. So if I click on the add symbol, it's now given me a new creative using this template. In the middle is our canvas, and this is what we will display on our digital signage screens. On the left are the widgets, and this is how we bring in our content. And on the right are our settings. The settings will change depending on what content we use. So the first thing I'm going to do is move a couple of items. I'm just going to move this over, but I like the background and it's got the relevant information that I would like all offices to share. I'm just going to remove this weather. There we go. But what I would actually like them to do is have this main area where I've currently got a slideshow to add their own content. So what we can do is press on it, make sure it's highlighted, and then I'm going to delete it out. I'm now going to come across and I'm going to choose Subcreative. It's now opened up in the middle of my canvas, and I'm going to press and hold my mouse button down, and I can now move it across, line it up where I would like it, move my cursor to either the bottom or to a side, to a corner until the cursor changes, and then I can enlarge the size. So I'm going to bring that down a little bit. So this is the area that I would like local offices to add their own content, their own creatives to. So as it's still highlighted, I need to set the permission. So if I come up here to the share button, I'm going to click add, and you would now add all of the users for those local offices. So I'm going to use my training video account. It's already ticked. I'm now going to click OK. It's now asking me what I would like them to be able to change. And I'm going to say they're not allowed to move and resize it. They're not allowed to change the appearance. And the only thing they can edit is this square here. So the creative. I'm now going to click OK. I'm now going to click Save. Now that user will be notified next time they log in, they will see this creative. So if I now click on the X, and I'm going to sign out and log back in with my other account. Now that I've added my username and password, I'm going to sign in. We can now see the creative that has just been shared with us. To edit it, we're going to click on the pencil. And you will notice on the left, all of the widgets are grayed out. If I click on any of the widgets or information on my creative, I can't do anything. But if I move across and click in the No Creative Selected, on the right hand side, my settings change. So now I can choose to add in my own creative within that area. So head office, if they update this information, it will automatically update on my digital signage screens. I can create my own creative and add it into this zone. Now that we've done that, if I click Save, I can now click Close. And now what we're going to do is do it the other way around. We're going to sign out again, and I'm going to go back to my other account. Now that I'm back in my other account, you'll see that I've made been shared two different creatives, head office 1, head office 2. So now we're going to do it from a local point of view where we can click on New Creative. I can click Blank Page. I'm going to change the background of my creative. And to do this, I'm going to go over to the right hand side to my settings. And I'm just going to give it a name to start with. If I come down, I can click on background. I can either use one of the free, royalty-free backgrounds, or I can choose a solid color. If I click on the add symbol, I can use the color palette, type in a color hex code, and even choose different gradients. But I'm going to use a basic background. I've clicked on it, it's ticked. I'm now going to click OK. So now what I can do is do it from the other way. I can build it up and bring in different creatives. So if I click on RSS, we'll add it into the middle, and I'm just going to drop that down in the bottom right hand corner and stretch it across the screen. I'm now going to move over to the right hand side. I can change the information. So the RSS feed, I'm going to choose BBC World. We can, of course, paste our own RSS feed in there if we wanted to. I'm going to go to title, down to direction, and I'm going to choose left. So it's coming across the screen. Now that we've added that in, I could add the local weather. So I'm going to choose the weather widget. I'm going to change the location to London, England. And now I'm going to bring in two creatives. So if I come across to the left hand side, we've got Subcreative. I'm going to drag that onto my canvas, and I'm going to, there we go. I'm going to unlock it again. I'm going to bring in two portrait creatives. Now that I've got it the right size, if I move over to the right hand side, I can click on creative, and I'm going to add head office 1. Because I want the sizes to be identical, I'm going to copy this one and then paste it. I can then line it up, and now as my second one's been clicked, I can move over and I can now choose head office 2. So as head office update their creatives, it will automatically update on my screen, and I can show you how I do that. So if I click save and I come back out again, I'm going to go into the head office creative, and we've got the logo here, and I'm going to delete it out. I'm also going to change the images here. So if I delete out all of these images, I'm going to bring in a newer image. I'm just going to bring in that one there. Click add to creative. So it's got a new image. If I click save, there we go, and then close it, we have made two changes that are going to be highly visible. So if I go back into my local creative, it hasn't changed because we haven't published it. So if I now click on preview, as we can see, it's changed automatically. So this is a great way to be able to update screens without getting in the way of colleagues or changing the branding too much. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video on using the Subcreative widget in a couple of different ways. Thank you.